Now everyone, another output question. Here you can see void rec is there with the parameter int n. One integer means has been passed here. A condition is there which makes the recursion take place. But here what is unique about this program is one statement, print statement, is before the recursive call and the other is after the recursive call, right? So if I pass the value 2 here, means I call the function like rec2. So what will happen? If n greater than 0, then the control is transferred here. It is going to print on the screen what? The value of n, that is right now 2, because 2 is bigger than 0, so it is executed. So rec2 gives us the value 2. It is the first printing statement, that is before the recursive call. I have made arrow for that, and there is the value which I have encircled, that is actually representing the print statement after the recursive call. So here students, minus minus n is there, so n is reduced. So here the value in the memory of n is going to be what? For this is going to be 1, but it will not be printed because the call has been made for the second recursive call is there. So rec1 is there. Rec1 means n is 1 now. 1 is still greater than 0. So now 1 is printed on the screen. So you can see 2 is printed, then 1 is printed, and this 0 is actually meant for the this print statement, that is after the recursive call. After that, what happens? That minus minus n, that means that n is become now 0. So rec 0 means this condition is false. When the recursive case is false, nothing will happen here. So recursion will not take place. Now what happens? All the calls are is very much there in their own memory area. They exist in the memory. Now it goes back, and it checks if something is left. So what is there? A print statement. So printing of 0 will be there. So 0 will be printed on the screen. And after that it goes here for the rec2, means whatever was left. So 1 will be printed. So the output is 2101. Alright, remember what is written here? Rec minus minus n. Now students, when I change this rec minus minus 1 to rec n minus 1, in that case students, what will happen? That first rec2 will be printed, but there is not minus minus n, that is n minus 1. So it maintains the value of n here. So what is there? 2, but it will not be printed. What it will have? 2. After that it goes here, rec1, 1 will be printed, but in the memory it won't be 0, it will be 1, right? Because it was 2, then minus 1 is 1. After that students, another call with n minus 1, so it was 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0. So recursion over, and now it goes back and backtrack is performed. So when the backtrack is performed, what is there in the memory? It won't be 0, it was 1. So 1 will be printed, and then what was there? 2. So 1 will not be printed. It is going to print what? 2. So the output with rec n minus is going to be 2112. Always remember that, everyone. Thanks everyone.